Alrighty, guys. So right now, I'm just going to show you how to fill out your weight and balance for the airport. So we're going to start by putting our name. I'm just going to go ahead and put student and instructor so that you have that down, right? We're in an 8, so we're going to head and go in 179er uniform. Rating, don't really worry about. I'm going to go put calm for this scenario. Again, we want to make sure that we have our weights for our student and instructor. Because this is a 2008 form, I'm going to go ahead and put 120 and 130 since this plane is more suitable for smaller people. Again, just random flight number lesson. You're going to go ahead and put this in for what you're doing that day. In the beginning of your logbooks, you're going to be seeing those pages that your instructor should have put in there. That's going to have a loaded code. So for this flight, we're just going to be doing takeoff and landing. So I'm just going to put 1 through 7, 37, and 40. Again, this is just to get in the habit of this, filling this out. This isn't really necessary for our class right now. I just like to have everything filled out. Makes me feel better. And your instructors are going to need this filled out, right? So we're going to go to Northwest, okay? So basic empty weight. Oh, wow. Where do we find that, right? So we're 179er uniform. If you go to your guest account and you look at student and instructor documents and TCOs, we're going to click that. And we're going to go all the way to aircraft fleet weight and balance. And we have a list of all of the aircrafts with their basic empty weights, their CG, and their moment. Remember, CG is arm, okay, guys? So we're going to be looking for 179er uniform. Found it. So 179er uniform. Okay. So we have 893 pounds and 0.65. Our arm right here, and our moment. So what we're going to do is copy that right over here. So 893.65. We have 73.52. And our moment is going to be 65698.76. Awesome. So the next thing we're going to be finding is our pilot and passenger seat. So this is what you and your instructor weigh together. For this scenario, it looks like they're going to be weighing 250 pounds. So we're going to put that there. And most likely we're not going to have anything in the baggage department. So I'm going to put 0 here, okay? So the next thing you're going to be doing is a little bit of addition and multiplication. So to get our moment, remember we have to do weight times arm, weight times our CG. So 250 times 74.8. I'm going to get a calculator out, and we're going to do that together. Cool. Awesome. So we have 250 times 74.8. Which equals 18700. It's going to go in this spot right here. 18700. Again, this is going to be 0 because 0 times any number is going to equal 0. Next thing we're going to be doing is adding these two numbers and adding these two numbers to put as our 0 fuel weight. Remember, basic weight includes the unusable fuel and the metal, pretty much. 0 fuel weight, it's going to include that as well. This adds the pilots. We can see if we bring any baggage, it's going to be added there as well. So again, we're going to do some more math with 893.65 plus 250. All right, 114.65 is going to go right here. 1143.64, excuse me. See that? And we're going to add these up as well, okay? So 65698.76 plus 18700. All right, we're gonna copy that number into this empty space right here. So 84398.76. All right, so this part right here, because y'all are so new and for ease of this, we're gonna go through this in a different video and next week. Yeah, so easy way to do this, we're gonna figure out our max weight, which is 1320 for the 2008. So we're gonna do 1320 minus this right here. We're gonna determine that value. So 1320 minus 1143.65. We're gonna put that in the calculator. So 1320 minus 1143.65. So this equals 176.35. And we're going to divide that by 6. We divide it by 6 to determine how much fuel we're going to be taking because a gallon of fuel weighs 6 pounds. So we have that value. We're going to divide by 6, which equals 29 gallons. So we know that the max fuel that is usable in this aircraft is only 27.5 gallons. So what that means is that we could pretty much take full fuel. For ease of calculating, I'm just going to go ahead and put 25 gallons. So 25 times 6 is going to give us our value we're going to put right here, okay? $150. Put that right there. Again, we have that arm right here, so we're going to multiply those two numbers to get that value. So 150 times 87 equals 13050. 13050. So we notice that we have this missing value right here, right? But because this is such easy math, we're going to take our moment divided by our weight, and that will give us our arm for right here, okay? So 84398.65 divided by 1143. Ooh, I messed that up. Hang on one second. So it's 84398.76 divided by 1143.65. And that equals 73.8 is what I'm going to round it to. So I'm going to put that right here. Awesome. So now we have our ramp weight. We're going to add these two numbers here. Plus 150. Okay, so now we're at 1293.65. Again, we're not going to add those two together. We're going to add these two together. So 84398.76 plus. Okay, we're going to copy that number right here. And again, we're going to do that simple division to determine our arm. And that gives us 75.3. I'm going to put that right here. Okay, again, because we are doing our fuel startup, we're taking away fuel. We're burning fuel. So we're going to take away 4.2 and get that math there. Same, we're going to take away that moment right there. For fuel used, I'm going to go ahead and jump down a little bit. We're going to be looking in the performance charts in the aircraft. I've already done that for you, and it's going to be close to the same for the semester, just for the simplicity of doing your weight and balances. This is totally okay to do. For the 2008, we're going to go with 4.2. And for the 2010, we're going to be using 24, okay? So those kind of switch, and that'll be easy to remember. Also, so let's go ahead and do that math real quick. So, 93.65 minus 4.2 equals 1289.45. 1289.45. We're going to do the same thing over here and get that value. 9748.76 minus 365.4 equals that. So we're going to go ahead and copy that over here again. Really repetitive, but you'll get in the hang of this pretty soon. Awesome. Again, we're going to do this simple math. So we're going to divide this number by that number. We'll get our CG. So divide by okay, 75.3. So that's always going to match this number here because there's the same subtraction of gas. So that's going to be relatively the same. This number should always equal that because, again, in relation to the gas, our moment is going to be the same being taken away. Next, we're going to take 4.2 times 6, and that will give our weight for fuel used. Again, this is used fuel, so we're taking that value away. So whatever we get here, we're going to subtract. Whatever we get here, we're going to subtract. Okay, let's do that real quick. So 4.2 times 6. 25.2 times 87. 2192.4. So we're gonna go over here, write that down. Okay, and we're gonna subtract that from that. Subtract, we'll get those last two values. So do that real quick. 1289.45 minus 25.2. We have that value right here. 1264.25, and we're going to do that again here. Okay, so we're going to take 97083.36, and we're going to take away 2192.4. 2192.4. We have that last value. We're going to go ahead and put that right here. And the last thing we have to do is calculate that arm. By calculating the arm, we're going to get that moment divided by that weight, and we'll get that arm and that CG. So this will be our final CG. So we're going to do 98, that number right there, divided by 1264.25. Okay, so that's 75.0 is what I'm going to put right here. All right, and the last step of your weight and balance is going to be graphing. So there's three values we want to make sure that we include in this. We're going to be wanting our zero fuel weight. We're going to be wanting our takeoff weight and our landing weight. So we're going to take our arm and we're going to take our weight. So I'm going over here to 73.8, which is almost 74 right here because that is our zero fuel weight arm. And we're going to go up to 114.3, about right there. I'm going to label that our zero fuel. We're going to go to a takeoff. So I'm going to do the same thing, okay? So we have 75.3, which would be right here. And we're going to go all the way up, all the way up to 1289. So that'd be right there. We're going to label this takeoff. And we're going to be using our landing for the last one. So we're going to go to 75 even. We're going to trace up to 126, which is probably going to be right there. And that's going to be our landing. We're going to draw a line. And that is for the conclusion of that.